Now I don't know about you, but I had so many grand plans for the new year. But when January 1st came and went, nothing had changed. Now if you see my last video, you'll know that instead of making a video about all my plans, I decided to scrap that and just go on a last minute adventure. So I packed my bags, hopped on a bus to Dublin and booked a last minute flight to London. I had no plans or expectations for this trip. The only goal was to get me out of a rut and start going on adventures again. So let's see what kind of fun we can get up to.
We're at the airport. Let's go! As I said in my last video, I want to kick this year off right, and there's no better way to do that than with some spontaneous travel. So we're off to London. I'm so pumped to get this year started on the right note. Going on a last minute trip and just figuring out what you're going to do when you get there is all part of the fun. So I have no plans yet, but let's just see what happens. I told you in the last video that this year was going to be different, so we're starting now. We're going on the first of many adventures this year. Let's go, 2019!
We're in London, time to try and get the train into the city centre. I was tired and hungry from a long day of travel, so with the suitcase still in hand in the centre of London City, we hit the pub to get a drink and have some food. Look at that thing. Okay, I'm freezing, so got food, time to go to sleep. Get started on tomorrow. Thank you. £1 for an entire bag of oranges. Let's go. Gonna be eating that for the rest of the week. Now I'm not a huge fan of touristy places. When I travel, I like to do the things the locals do. However, I had intended for this first day in London to just tick off all the touristy things and get them out of the way. But things weren't going to go quite as well as I hoped.
Across London Bridge.
Right, we're in downtown London. I don't even think it's called downtown London. Alright, this is St. Paul's Cathedral. First stop of the trip. Let's go. Alright, down on the Thames. Down on the Thames River. I don't even know what some of them are called. I was about to call out the buildings too as if I knew them. This is the financial district back here. You got the walkie-talkie building, the cheese grater. That's the actual names. I don't know who came up with them, but this place is famous. It's like one of the London skate parks. What? This is like the South Bank skate park in London. This place is like the really famous. It's the South Park skate bank in London. The South Park. South Bank. So this is the South Bank skate park in London. And this is right here. Alright, we're on South Bank. It's the South Bank skate park. This is the South Bank skate park. It's right along the river Thames. Like the River Thames. This is the graffiti along this. It's actually pretty famous. It's a really cool spot. London Eye's closed. It's not going to be open until next week.
That's the kind of camera equipment I need to get. Look at that. Alright, London Eye, pretty cool view. We're about to head up and see the... This is Tower Bridge, I think. No, it's not. We're about to go up and see the clock tower, whatever is that, what's that called? We're about to go see Big Benedict. I'm the best tour guide you'll ever find for London. I know all the names. I'm the greatest. Making London tours great again. We're about to go see Big Benedict and the House of Parliament.
No, congratulations, double money for you.
See, that's a scam. Everyone there was winning double money. Everyone was earning like 50, 60 pounds, but the scam is that the first people who win all are friends with the guy. And then you step in and you get absolutely screwed. So never go for those things, even if it looks easy and everyone's winning. The perfect day for tourism. Look at this. The famous Big Ben, the famous House of Parliament, all the scaffolding in the world that you want to see. This is exactly why you come here, is to see beautiful, beautiful scaffolding. My favourite. You can literally just about make out the clock on Big Ben. And Big Ben from the other side. Even more scaffolding, it's brilliant. So this is the famous Westminster Abbey. Everyone comes here to see this tourist spot. And just like I like to see, even more scaffolding. Perfect tourist time to come. If you want to come to London, make sure you come in January. I love me some good scaffolding. Look at that, it's beautiful. And look, here's the back of the Houses of Parliament. Even more scaffolding. You got to make sure you put the scaffolding on the front and the back of the biggest tourist attraction in your city, while you do all the other tourist attractions in scaffolding and shut down the London Eye. Make sure you do all that because it leaves a lot to be seen. So check out this. This is the beautiful. What is this?
Westminster Abbey.
Check out this. This is the beautiful Westminster Abbey. But more impressive is this beautiful scaffolding. Look at all these suckers lining up for the Westminster Abbey when they could be lining up to see this beautiful scaffolding. Another beautiful building. If you can just look past this ugly thing here, you can actually just see another beautiful building back there. It's covered in scaffolding. Okay, I need to stop this joke. This is actually really cool. This is the front of Westminster Abbey. Pretty good. And it's just beside Hogwarts over here. You can check out Hogwarts. This is actually the school Harry Potter went to, not those fake movies. This is the real one. Welcome to Harry Potter and the Hogwarts. I don't know what accent that was meant to be. Just waiting for a business call, you know. Buckingham Palace, probably one of the biggest tourist spots in London. The lead singer from Queen lives there. Freddie Mercury, if you know the song Bohemian Rhapsody. Alright, we've come full circle. You can almost see the London Eye in the background there. These are a bunch of government buildings. I have no idea what the names are. Again, your local London tour guide here. But they're pretty cool. This whole plaza is actually really, really cool. And then this is Hyde Park, I think, behind me. You can see the fountains and everything. What's it called? This is St. James's Park behind me. Again, anyone who wants a tour, just hit me up. We got really lucky with the weather. This weather is amazing. This crane is moving over here. I know it's a crane. I know it's not scaffolding. I know you're probably disappointed. No scaffolding here, Connor. Why are you even showing this to us? But this is the next best you can do without scaffolding. We got a crane and these other buildings, but no one's here to see those. St. James's Park. As I said, not Hyde Park. St. James's Park. They're really weird looking ducks. Look at the white beak on them. These are the indigenous knuckle-headed ducks of London. You can look that one up, it's on Wikipedia. Kind of look like dinosaurs, to be honest.
Now, if a complete stranger in the park hands you a handful of seeds and nuts without saying a word, do you A, run away, or B, follow him and do as he does? The obvious answer is B.
Look at this, this is amazing. Oh, thank you. I cannot recommend this highly enough. The feet are really sharp. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale right now. Oh my god. Hey little guy, how are you? Oh my god. He's eating out of his own hand. Hey little guy. Oh! Jesus. The
pigeon just attacked. That's gonna be me. It's gonna be me in 30 years.
Welcome to my crib. Let me show you around. Okay, I just fed parrots from my hand because that legend of a man just handed me a handful of seeds. So me and him were just feeding the parrots. I've never even touched a parrot before.
Look at this place. Alright, we're going to try and go up to the top of this and see if we can get a view. This building looks like could have a very good view of London. Let's go.
Alright, with that beautiful sunset in the background, we're going to call it a day for now. That's enough tourist stuff. Time to go check out some of the real side of London with the locals. Let's go.
Remember, it's never too late to make a change. It doesn't have to be a New Year's resolution. You can start today. And don't forget to hit me up if you need a tour guide.